If you ready for this unboxing, let's go. Woo, baby. I've been waiting over a year for this to show up. Almost a year, not quite a year. But I know you're probably just as excited as I am. We're gonna be unboxing the brand new Z Fold 6 by Samsung. Let's get this unpeeled and unboxed. So, can you guess what color I got? Pull the first tab. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Are y'all ready for this unveil? Dun, da, da, da. Let's see. What's in the box? Well, it looks like the usual. The USB-C cable, the SIM ejection tool, and of course Samsung. Just like Apple, no brick in the box for $2,019. What a shame. Yeah, I have some, but I'm kind of disappointed that I could at least have a case or a block or something in here for $2,000. I know it's a little bit much to ask, but not really, if you understand what I mean. All right, so let's get this thing out of here. Let's see what it looks like. All right, are y'all ready for the reveal? Let's get rid of this sticker. Are y'all ready? Let me lift it up so you can see it real good. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, baby. Boy, look at that front cover. Look at those beautiful cameras. All right, y'all ready for the inner screen? Well, the inner screen wasn't stuck on there that good. It's just the stickers are around the side, so you don't really get on peel like you do on the front of it. This is really nice. All right, so we're gonna flip it over. And as you notice, I got the navy blue color for $2,019 compared to the regular ones for $1,800. So let's go ahead and do the first fold. Here we go. Oh, that sounded beautiful. So now let's go around. So we got Samsung on the hinge again from last year. It's pretty deep down in there. It's like maybe a hair popping up, however you want to say that. On the top, you got a speaker right in the middle, which is only on one side. So it's on the bottom side of the fold. But still on the Z Fold 6, we still get the SIM card, the physical SIM card slot, the antenna, and then also your volume up and down and your power button. It's all on the same side. And I see there's 1, 2, 3 microphones here, one microphone at the bottom, plus we got USB-C and another speaker grill at the bottom. So it looks like we only get 2 speakers. Well, a speaker on the left side at the bottom and a speaker on the left side at the top. Why we didn't get a speaker on this side or either on this side, which I understand why it's not on this side, but they should have put a speaker grill on this side instead of this side. We're only gonna be getting sound from one side, and that's from the left side. It's gonna be kind of weird. Unless you turn the screen this way, then you'll get it this way. If you're holding it in your hand, the sound will come from what bounce off the side of your hands. So, like I said, I got the navy blue color. Also, you have your camera here. You got 3 here, 1 here, and you got 1 underneath the screen. And it looks like we have these little clips on each side for the fold. I don't know in time if these things will pop off or not. I'm not sure, but they are plastic. So if you're ready, let's turn this bad boy on and get her set up. So like I said, the hinge, it's similar. Yeah, after that one fold, this one actually closes easier compared to the Z Fold 5 from last year. This one actually snaps shut after he gets about right there. And this one actually opens a lot easier. And it snaps when it gets a little bit closer. I actually like the feel of this one. This one feels a lot easier to open compared to the Z Fold. Side by side, it looks like the Z Fold 6 sits lower than the Z Fold 5. This is what the sides look like. This is the comparisons. So looking at the sides, yeah, you can see it's a little bit wider. You can see that the Z Fold 6 is a lot slimmer than the Z Fold 5. Not by much though. There's like this one's got more of a groove on each side, and the Z Fold 5 don't have that. It just slopes straight to the side. Screen wise, let's see. Screen wise, it looks about the same to me, except for like the bezels all the way around. We got more boxier design on the screen than the rounded design on the Z Fold 5. Now, as far as the cameras actually sit up a lot more on the Z Fold 5 compared to the Z Fold 6. And as you know, you notice the body is slimmer actually on the Z Fold 5 compared to the Z Fold 6. So it is about an inch wider than the Z Fold 5. Cameras look like they're pretty much the same. As far as the specs, it's not really much of an upgrade. We mostly got it for the screen real estate, which is the front screen mostly, because the inside, this one's more of a boxier design and this one's more of a rounder design, which I see that the Z Fold 6 actually looks a little bit smaller than the Z Fold 5. But on paper, they say both of them is exactly the same size screen, which is, I think, 7.6, something like that. Now, using this with one hand, I don't see how I could use this with one hand without a case. I'm pretty sure I would drop it. But people with bigger hands, I have small hands, so people with bigger hands it'd probably be a lot easier for somebody else. Yeah, I could do like that, or I can. It's kind of flimsy to me, but I can't go any further with this. So looks like we're gonna have to put a SIM card in here to get started. So I'm gonna take the SIM card out of my old phone, my old Android phone. Booyah. Get rid of this. Put that in here. I use T-Mobile. What service do you use? So we're gonna get this put in here. There we go. Come on, please. T-Mobile. Getting your phone ready. I didn't think we was gonna have to go through all this. Usually I don't have to put a SIM card in, you could just do it through Wi-Fi. But last year, that's what I did with my Z Fold 5. It was pretty easy to set up. Yeah, I really like these foldable phones. I wish that Apple really would come out with a foldable phone. And like I said, it's really getting on my nerves that they haven't came up with a foldable. And this is the 6th generation of Samsung foldable phones, and Apple still hasn't came out with one yet. We're not gonna copy. I want to do everything fresh, so fresh and so clean. You know what I mean? That's how I like it. You heard me? Oh yeah. Stick in my email. I don't like this standard keyboard. So let me put in my email right quick. Welcome to Google. All right, so accept. We'll skip this for now. Skip for now. Skip. I'm gonna do all that later. Sign in with Google. All right, next. All of these different things to just set up a phone. And of course, I love dark mode. I don't like light mode. Dark mode, everything. You heard me? Finally, we all set. Now we finally get to see this beautiful screen. Let's turn this brightness up. Clear all this. So let's take a walk around. This is how everything looks. I haven't checked for an update yet, which we could do that now to see what update are we on right now. Let's see what we got. So what are we on? We're on 6.1.1, Android version 14. So I like that they got the same thing as the iPhone, with using a space bar as a cursor. That's pretty cool. So MrNoble, don't like the clicks. I'm gonna have to turn that clicky crap off. So MrNoble Z Fold, I'm putting my one from last year. Z Fold 6, this is the new one, boy. I like that we got Google on the side. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice, man, it's nice. And we got our side panel, our edge, which I don't really use that. So get rid of her. So it's sitting there trying to install some apps. No, so with this screen, we get 2600 nits on this Z Fold 6, which is pretty outstanding. Now, as far as the battery, go down to battery. So we get a 4400 milliamp battery. It shows right at battery capacity 4400 milliamps. The typical capacity has been tested on third-party laboratory conditions. The rated capacity is 4273 milliamps. So we're actually not getting the whole 44. We're getting 4273 on network environment, usage patterns, and other factors. All right, so now let's talk about the crease. The crease on the Z Fold 5 compared to the crease on the Z Fold 6. Like a lot of people say, I mean, using dark mode, I don't really see much of a difference. We're gonna do a crease roll. I know if you've never seen that before on a phone, we're gonna use a pencil. So if you look, the crease is not really noticeable. Rolling a pencil, well, this is not really a good idea. Going across the screen, it's pretty much going across the thing. I guess I'll just go ahead and break this pencil. I don't have a car or nothing to roll the tires on it, so that's not That ain't gonna work either. So, see, like you see, this one is definitely smoother than this one. So it sits in there. It's really slim on the Z Fold 5, but I say on the Z Fold 6, it's not really noticeable at all. It just feels like a line in the middle. There's a dip. The Z Fold 5 has a dip. The Z Fold 6, there's not really a dip. It's just basic, just a line going across, that's actually terrific. I don't really feel no crease, and you can barely see it when you have your phone in dark mode. So this is the difference between both. But like I said, I haven't set it up yet, so the actual brightness bar looks a little bit bigger than the one on the Z Fold 5. Like I said, I'm really gonna enjoy using both of these phones. All that is because of, like I said, the hinges. The hinges make a difference. So overall, Z Fold 5 is still a terrific phone. And the Z Fold 6 is even more special. Would I buy a Z Fold 5 or would I buy a Z Fold 6? Depending on your budget, I would go for the Z Fold 6, definitely. To me, the phone is like having two phones, because eventually that's where we're going to be going anyway. This cover screen is going to get wider, and it's going to be just like a regular slab phone. So you get a phone and a tablet as one phone in the hand. When open or folded, and especially when you'll notice when you go to put it in your pocket. Now, if you had a regular slab phone, yeah, it would stick out a little bit. But like I said, this phone is very, very, very slim, even compared to last year's, which last year's is pretty much, it's just, if you notice, the Z Fold 6 is a little bit wider than the Z Fold 5, but not by much. Maybe a hair of an inch, if that's a thing. So, speaker grills changed. Still got the same amount of microphones at the bottom. The only thing's changed is the speaker grills, and now this year we get a matte finish instead of this glossy, shiny color, which I actually like the matte, because the Z Fold 5, you can see it's a fingerprint magnet, just like the iPhones. With the Z Fold 6, I've been touching this phone and I don't see any fingerprints, do you? There is no fingerprints nowhere. So, like I said, I love this design. So, that has been the unboxing of the Z Fold 6. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I tried to talk about everything from every angle. But stay tuned for the next video. I'll be doing impressions on the Z Fold 6 plus the features. So stay tuned for that video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace!